Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, and in today's video we're going to do a short and sweet unboxing and review of the Discover HD100 Webcam. Before we get into this review, as always, big thanks to the folks over at Discover for sending me this webcam for unboxing and review. Discover is basically a manufacturer and supplier of mainly headsets for virtual meetings and voice over IP phones like your Polycoms and your Yelinks and so on and so forth. They carry USB, they carry wireless and much more, but this was actually sent to me because, as you guys know, virtual meetings and the ability to be able to use a webcam even with your voice over IP phone system like a desktop app or with your meeting software that comes with your phone system has become a big thing. So they sent this over as kind of a, hey, just in case you needed one, but also in case you wanted to review it. So again, I'll have some links below this video to where you can purchase this webcam at competitive pricing, and let's hop into this review. So the box on this thing, as you guys can see, is uber small. It doesn't look like much, but it's a webcam, so my guess is it's just a small little webcam with USB, probably not many accessories in the box, but let's see what we got inside. So you've got what looks like a little quick manual there, Discover HD100 Webcam manual. Well, it's obviously USB, so not much needed to be explained there. It says getting started with video calling. In order to use the HD100 webcam, you will need a Zoom software like Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and more. It says recommended headsets. So you see they even state what headsets that Discover offers that may give you the best sound experience with what you're using. Now, I'm sure this thing has a built-in mic, as it says here. The HD100 has a built-in microphone, but for best sound quality, we recommend a headset. For those of you watching this, I never recommend using the built-in mic on any webcam. You definitely need a headset because what typically will happen, and maybe we'll do a separate video talking about this, is you'll get a sound feedback loop. If you've ever been on a virtual call and you see that somebody gets a bunch of echo, that's what that is they're typically using the built-in mic on their computer or webcam, and they're getting a feedback. What that feedback is and why that feedback happens, we're not going to get into this video, but just as a quick pointer, I recommend anybody using a webcam not to use the built-in mic. Get a good headset, i.e. from Discover in this case. It says the headset supports Full HD 1080p, depending on your video software settings, of course, with your computer or whatnot. But enough of the manual. Boring old manual. Let's just jump right into this. Ooh, that's pretty. First impressions, I really like it. It's got a really pretty lens on it. That was the first thing that kind of caught my eye. It does not look like it has the ability for you to change the focus. I've seen and even reviewed on this channel some webcams for virtual meetings that have like a protruding kind of lens cover so that you can turn it like so and focus. But I actually did use this thing once or twice and it autofocused pretty well. As you can see, it's got the microphone holes there. I'll bring that up so you guys can see it on each side. I haven't personally tested the microphone on it. I used an external microphone, and the picture came out pretty good. It does have a mount on the bottom of it. For those of you who don't like the idea of, it does have your traditional thing like this to allow you to kind of sit this lip over top the edge of your laptop, and it just kind of sit on your laptop like so. And then you can adjust it like this so that it points towards your face or towards your body at the angle that you like. So it does have all that, but it's also got a mount on the bottom of it in case you want to put it on a tripod, which is how I use my webcam, which I'll show you guys a little later in this video. It does support USB, as you can see here, and it's actually pretty long. I've seen a lot of webcams where it almost seems like to cut down on cost, they don't have a lot of cord, like barely just enough to get from the top of your laptop or from your computer port to wherever you need to normally would place at a reasonable distance the webcam itself. But this actually has a really long cord on it. I want to say it's 6 feet, maybe more. So that's actually pretty impressive. The back has got your barcodes and whatnot, serial number and model number of what it is for this particular actual model. So in case you need to call their support, they're probably going to ask you for that information, but that is on the back and easy to get to. My honest impressions after using it. The picture was nice. For those of you who may or may not know, I've done some other webcam reviews for virtual meetings on this channel, and I usually always kind of shamelessly use my Logitech C920 as kind of the bar. Even though the C920 is a much older webcam, it still kind of remains one of the top webcams out there. And I will say, this actually had a much clearer picture than my Logitech C920. It was much clearer, it was much sharper, much higher definition. It was a true 1080p, but the colors were not as nice as I would have expected. I still use my C920 over this because I just like the way that the colors come out on the C920 in comparison to the Discover HD100. But I'm still debating kind of saying the heck with the exact color correction because I do love how sharp this camera is in comparison to the C920 and a lot of the other webcams that are even newer than the C920 and around the same age as this Discover HD100. I do like how sharp the picture is on this. The Discover HD100 webcam from Discover goes for about, I said from Discover, it's actually from Headset Advisor, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video. It goes for about $99.99 with free shipping, which is actually a really good price considering my C920 runs for, I want to say, about $130 to as high as $200 wherever you get it from. As I mentioned earlier, the Discover HD100 does have the thing that allows you to sit it snugly, and it actually fits very well. It adjusts well to where this doesn't move very easily. You know, the webcam doesn't shake or fall off easily. It actually has the rubberized or grip-ready lip that allows you to connect it like that to a laptop, but it also has a mount so that you can mount it like how I have my normal day-to-day webcam on an actual tripod. So that's kind of cool. Let's jump into some reviews and see what other people online are actually saying about it. So I'm actually looking at some reviews on my laptop, which is actually sitting right down here, and we're just going to jump through a few. We're going to look at some good reviews, and then we're going to, as always, you guys know me, I like to keep it real, keep it transparent. We're going to see if we can find some bad reviews of what people may have said they, disliked about the Discover HD100 webcam. First review I see says, great webcam. While it isn't a Logitech C920, it does have really nice features and puts it into second place, and it goes into second place in my book. The picture quality is great. Works fine for Zoom meetings and such. The body is a bit heavy, so it stays in place on the monitor. The clip foot is nice and sturdy too. Windows 10 immediately recognized it and set it up. Worked fine right off the bat. I actually experienced this same thing. It was plug and play, and I tried it on a couple of different computers. One was Chrome OS and one was Windows, and I didn't have to install any drivers or anything. It just up and worked, and the computer recognized it. What the person here in this review said about the Logitech C920 is kind of what I mentioned earlier. It is a lot sharper than my Logitech C920. The picture is sharper, and the wide angle is much better as well. I like the width of the angle when I'm using it, and I like the depth that it shows to show more things in the office, like my body and the things that are maybe sitting on my desk or whatever. The colors just aren't as good as the Logitech C920, but in fairness to the Discover HD100 webcam, there really aren't a whole lot of webcams out there that get close to the color of a Logitech, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. You know, you guys, I'm having a hard time finding any bad reviews on this thing. Like, literally. The only other review that I could find that wasn't a 5-star, that's only a 4-star out of 5, says small and capable. I won't read the entire review because it's a little lengthy, but basically what the person in here is saying is that it was plug and play, it does what they need to do, but they said that for their, high-level meetings, they use a Jabra Panicast 4K huddle room camera. I'm not sure what that is, but the fact that they say it's 4K and it's a Jabra, it sounds like it's probably close to maybe a $700 to $1,000 webcam for high-level, high-end meetings. And the guy is basically saying that that thing to set up is a bit overkill for regular quick meet and greets with people through Skype and Zoom and things like that he's saying. So he's saying that this camera was great for a quick and easy plug and play in and out meeting platform or whatnot. So that's my take on that. Is it sounds like it's a pretty solid webcam. You know, like I said, the only thing and complaint that I had was the color correction could be a little better on it. But other than that, it seems like a very, very excellent webcam. So that concludes this review, you guys, of the Discover HD100 webcam. It's 1080p. It's only about $99. I mean, that's not a lot of money for a webcam of this quality, especially if you're somebody like me that lives and dies by virtual meetings, you know, and that's your livelihood. I am going to include some links below this video for you guys, as always, where you can buy this on Headset Advisor's website. This is their webcam, that is their brand, Discover, that is manufactured by them. You can also get this on Amazon, and I will also include those links as well. Headset Advisor has their own store there, so they don't really care where you get it from. You can get it from either or, because it's their product. But if you found this video helpful, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We upload new videos every single week. As always, this is Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, your go-to guy for the best deals on business, phone, and internet service in the United States. I'll catch you guys again in the next video.